Best Mad Pod. It's your man Simba Roar back in this thing one more time, bruh. And today, I don't have what you think I have. I have something special. I have something new for y'all. So, there was an idea called I Hate It Here. The idea was to bring together a group of remarkable people to see if they could become something more, to see if they could work together when we needed them to fight the battles that we never could. Today I have a new podcast for you. It's called Hate It Here. It's something a lot different from The Diagnosis. If you didn't know that quote, it was an Avengers quote, but don't worry about it. And it's a place where it's a safe space for me. I provide safe space for, at this point, 50 people. 50 plus people. Gave them a safe space to share their thoughts, their ideas, their life. Now, I've created a new space where I can feel safe and talk a little bit of shit. Hopefully without judgment. It's just, I told you in the Terrible Twos episode that I want to bring a balance. So The Diagnosis will be my sweet, and Hate It Here will be my spice. So don't cancel me. I'm just joking. Or cancel me. Doesn't really matter. So, I present you Hate It Here. Peace.
I hate it here. 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 Yo.
Oh my god, why does this bitch have to be so abrasive?
I've never heard her speak ever.
Like, what is her problem?
Welcome. Welcome to this weird trio.
I'm not weird. Well, actually, I am weird. Continue.
Bunny.
MP, Trina, Empress. I have a lot of names.
And then we have another one who's very, very irritated today. So
I'm the man of many names, the man of many talents. Some call me Tiger Woods, some call me Simba Roar, some call me Daddy. I am him, he is I.
Relax. No one calls me Daddy.
No one.
You don't know my bedroom life.
Damn. Okay. All right. So we're here trying to get it together.
Well, I mean, I'm here and you're there, and he's over there. So
yeah, we're in different
places.
places.
Thanks for that unnecessary tidbit.
So as you see, someone's very antagonistic today. Try to guess who. Try to guess.
Yes,
I'm gonna say Tiger. That's gonna be my guess.
Like, where's Waldo?
Tiger said Buddy. Did you say
Who's
Buddy?
an asshole?
You guys can fuck off, okay? What are we doing?
All right.
What are we doing? Calm down.
Today we're gonna talk about.
Okay, so first we're gonna try to send Tiger a DoorDash hug. Does anyone know
We need a combo.
service?
It'd be like an edible arrangement. I want like.
No, actually, we need to find out what those what are they, singing grams are called?
Yeah, but it's like a hugogram with like they spit a song and then they hug you at the end. I think that's what he needs. So
yeah, he definitely needs that. Yeah. So if you guys know anybody over in the Oakland area,
why you putting my business out there?
Hit us up.
Hit us up.
Hit us up in the comments. Let us know.
Where are these comments? Who's commenting?
Tiger, what do you think we're doing? Are you?
You tell me. You tell me.
Are you?
Tell the people that you're talking to. Let's go.
So today, wait, MP, did you decide? Are we talking about family or are we talking about triggers?
Talk about anything.
Triggers. No, you know what? Let's talk about triggers since Tiger is triggering you.
Tiger has been triggering me all day today, and I've sat there and I had to like laugh. I was literally laughing to myself because I'm like, the reason that I'm getting triggered is because he is showing me myself. And it's making me mad because I'm like, is this how I am to other people? Like,
Yes.
so then it's angering me because I'm like, no, this can't be how I am. But then I'm like, no, it really is. And this is why I'm triggered, because I could see myself in him and the way that he is being like abrupt and brash and like just telling it how it is. And I don't really give a fuck how you feel about it, but this is what it is. That's
So
all.
you are normally like that?
That's what everyone tells me I am. That's usually, they're like, why do you have to say it like that? And I'm like, what? I'm just telling you what it is. Like, I don't care. Like, take it
That's
from what it
interesting
is.
because I don't experience that with you. Like I feel like you're a very nice person.
No, I also say that I'm not nice because I'm not saying Tiger's not nice. He's just
What does being
I guess.
blunt have to
Well,
do
there
with
you go.
niceness?
So, I don't know.
Bluntness and niceties aren't synonymous.
Synonymous. Why do I think they're synonymous?
because people equate being like blunt with being mean.
That's true. They correlate that.
It's not. I don't think it is being mean. I'm just telling you what it is straight. Like, what do you want me to do? I can't always fucking sugarcoat shit and make it flowery for people. So I always get in trouble for that, especially at work, because tone is hard to hear in emails. So I just send emails. Someone will ask me a question, I'll just respond. I don't add the extra, fruity flowers to the email. And they're like, oh, are you upset? And I'm like, no, you asked me, is 1 + 1 2? And I said, yes, it's 2. Like, what else do you want from me? It's like, you want me to be like, hey, yeah, actually, I looked at it, I added it up. You're right, it's 2. Like, no, I'm just giving an answer to your question. And then that comes, people interpret that, like me being mean.
You're one of those per my last email.
Yeah, I am per my last email. Don't let me do some screenshots. Don't let me highlight stuff. Don't let me bold and underline in the email. When I start adding the extra italics, we've gone too far. Like, I'm pissed off.
The screenshots get me every time. I send screenshots to my boss all the time. Like, here's where I told you, bitch.
All day, every day. Yeah, so when it comes to triggers, I try to question them and like see if it's really something, because obviously your mind is perceiving some kind of threat, but it's not always a threat. It's just because you get into this pattern of always thinking certain things are attacks when they're not. So when Tiger was saying certain stuff to us in our group chat today, I'm just like looking at my phone like, ugh. And then I'm remembering like it's not a personal attack to me, like I shouldn't be taking it personal. And then I'm laughing because I'm like, this is how I am to other people. And now when someone's doing it to me, I'm like getting pissed off. And then I'm just like, okay, Trina, isn't this, what's the word? It's like fucking what goes around comes around. That's fucking the universe.
I know. What did he say? What did he say my brain was? A bitch ass brain?
I literally thought that. I was like, I gotta.
I didn't say funny.
Let me just get my brain back into gangster mode, okay?
Can I explain bitch ass brains to people?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we mentioned
like people's lack of mental fortitude frightens me. Because, bruh, who cares? And people are just like, I'm gonna give you an example. Today in my trauma informed 12-hour training that I had today, the lady asked, hey, write down 3 things that positive traits about yourself, and then let's share them out. People were very timid on like saying things. Get you two, while I talk, I want you two to think of 3 things that 3 positive traits about yourself.
Okay.
So think about them. And then they were just like, oh, this, and this, and like very timid about like their triumphs and their like greatness about themselves. And then she turns around. So do you guys have your 3?
I have 2.
This nigga. Give me 2. Yeah.
My first one is that I am everyone's go-to person. So I'm just always able to help in any situation. And my second is that I have a nice body and I'm sexy. And I just thought of my third.
That's 3 things.
How's it 3? I said 2.
You have a nice body and you're sexy.
Oh,
Those are 3 things. MP. Next.
I'd say my traits are very family oriented. I love my family. I like my face. It's very cute. And I'm just a positive person in general. I like to see the good in everything.
And then she turned around and asked, "What are some things that are stopping you from, being your whole self and showing those positive traits?" And then people just had a field day. They were just like, anxiety, paranoia, depression, sadness, and it's just like, man, why are y'all so juiced to tell us what's wrong with y'all, but y'all can't tell us what you like about yourself? Like I said it, I was like, can I make an observation? I'm like, yo, it's way easier. It seems as if it's way easier for people to express why they can't be their whole self rather than just telling you how good they are, because people hate themselves.
That's true.
why is that? Do you think it's just people
Bitches, because
ignoring
they
themselves?
have bitch ass brains.
You gotta give them the
Full
explanation of the bitch's
circle.
brain.
Mental fortitude. You don't have you have a weak brains. Like you don't do mental
So
stimulation.
where do you think weak brains are created? Is it because
Damn, y'all fucking look at your phone all day. Y'all don't do no Sudoku. You don't y'all don't do
I love Sudoku.
match games and
These kids didn't do
concentration.
skills,
Y'all
right?
don't play you don't do things
I
to
fucking
stimulate
love
your brain.
Sudoku. Like I'll buy the little Sudoku book.
You're like a grandma with the Sudoku book, really?
I'm a math geek. What the fuck? My brain has to be like connecting shit all the time. This is how my brain works.
But
I say all that to say, people hate themselves, and I understand why they do.
Why do you think they hate?
Because I hate them as well.
you hate them as well.
You can relate.
Why do you think that you don't have a bitch ass brain? Like, is that something you were born with, or do you think you cultivated that?
No, I go to the gym. I go to the gym. Yes, I go to the gym every single day. I can have a conversation about anything, even if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I live in thought. And people will just like live in this like today, like my boss Bunny. Oh, today my boss did said something I didn't like, but I'm not gonna say anything to her because she's my boss. Like, fam, my boss, my boss. Shout out to my boss. I love her. She said she was like, she was mom-splaining how to use a walkie-talkie to me on a walkie-talkie because she didn't understand how to use it. So the fact that she finally learned how to use it, she then started telling me how to use it. I'm like, yo, I know how to use a walkie-talkie, lady. Like, thanks, but
she felt good about it. Fuck.
She did, but I don't need. You know how long it takes to explain something? Like, I don't need this. This is a whole, like, I don't need to live in this world where you're explaining to me how to use a walkie-talkie. I don't. And I'm going to say it. I'm not going to just sit in that moment uncomfortable. I watched people sit in, like, tiny, like, little kids, because, I'm in the elementary school area. So there's, like, tiny, like, desks and chairs. I watched people sit in like a tiny seat instead of like getting up and going to get another seat. Like just the things that people do to like not cause waves and stuff. Like, it's so sick to me. It's so sick to me.
I think it has to do like some of the stuff, not all of it, but like some of the stuff has to do with like confidence. Like you're not confident in yourself. Like just like you said, they don't like themselves. Like they hate themselves.
Babs. Y'all got babs.
Babs.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Jazz brains.
If you know. If you know. Y'all got babs. This episode is babs.
Babs.
The fact that you're branding that Babs is disgusting. Like, what is wrong with you?
He's got babs, man. There's nothing I can do about it.
It took me a second. I was like, what does he say? And then I was like, oh, God.
I knew you got it. I saw it in your eyes. I was like, oh, she knows what I'm talking about. I was like, say it, say it, say it.
That's funny.
But that's this era, though. It's different. We were just saying kids don't go outside. They don't play. They sit in front of a screen all
First,
day.
I'm blaming kids. I'm talking about grown adults. Like, I'm talking about adults.
But these adults have to
fucking
come somewhere.
20-year-old,
Use
30
me as an example, MP.
When I say kids, and maybe I should stop saying kids, because
You should.
I say kids and I mean anyone younger than me, which is a 20-year-old.
But you're 60, so like, what are we talking about here?
I'm not 62, actually.
Yeah, so what are we talking about?
I think that I'm talking about a generation when I say kids, because I think that it's so weird. I think that I'm above them.
Yeah, you're.
To say, but I just came up in a different time when I didn't have a cell phone, and the way that I found my friends was just going outside and seeing who all was outside, finding someone's bicycle somewhere.
Hey, do you want to play?
That too, like just going to the park and just meeting someone randomly and becoming their friend 5 minutes later. Like I'm from that era. So these people that have grown up in like the later times after the internet and everything existed, they have a different mindset. And also I think maybe culturally for me too, but I know a lot, we just grew up with like thicker skin. Your own family would like rag on you and like talk, like, do you know what I mean? Like I come from that. So if you can deal with your family ragging on you and all that shit, it's like you can deal with anything, because my family will tell me the worst stuff. You know what I mean? Like they'll make fun of you down to whatever, and it's like I already have a pretty tough skin. Things that people say, I don't really care.
It's more than just having tough skin, bro. People are fucking brain children. Like adults are fucking brain children. It's so sad. Like people really get told what to do on a given basis, and people just do it. And I don't understand it. Like, oh, I'm gonna wait until I'm instructed to do this thing. It's like, bruh, you see something that needs to be done, do it, fam. Like, I'm in a bad mood, guys. I'm in a bad mood, guys.
We're gonna build
I'm in a
up.
really bad mood. I've just been long hours and just stressful environments with a lot of adults. I haven't been outside in a year and a half. I haven't had to speak to adults, so it's oh my god, like it just makes me so sad that I have to talk to adults.
I don't
see them every day, and I'm very sad.
Yeah, I hate you all.
Why?
Because you're an adult and you're a B.A.B.
You're an adult and you're bad.
I'm not a bad.
Dang, that's why I hate you guys. Bunny.
Yes.
Since we're not talking about anything right now, bro. So what I wanted you to talk about, nerd talk. Pew, pew, pew. I want you to like give a quick synopsis and rundown over using your expertise in accounting, right? To tell us why Rory and Maul are retarded. I shouldn't say retarded, but were incorrect in some things.
Okay, so just to narrow it down, when you do accounting, like if you pull up the the reports that come straight out of whatever accounting software you're doing, that's cool. You can do that. But when you actually look into the spreadsheet, that gives you all the information you fucking need.
Wait, question.
Answer, possibly.
Is an Excel spreadsheet, is that not valid?
Oh, it's totally valid. If I join a company, like let's say I become a millionaire tomorrow and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna invest in this company. I would want to see their books and I would want to see how they balance their balance sheet. Okay. Like I want to see, show me your balance sheet, show me your assets, show me what this is worth, show me your liabilities, because I want to see what's behind these numbers. So sending a spreadsheet is like that's being very vulnerable. Mm-hmm. I'm not too sure what was in this spreadsheet.
Right. We don't know that. We don't know specifics.
Right. I don't, but that's like giving out a lot of information.
I was surprised too when they were like, what is a spreadsheet? And I'm like, I work in sales, and I'm like, we have sales spreadsheets. Like, that's literally an Excel sheet that shows you like year to date and like from compared to last year and like different lists. And like, that's literally like the Bible for us, because that's how we compare our numbers. So I'm like, if you do with numbers, that's Excel is your first step.
Right.
Excel,
so I'm thinking, I'm like,
normal in an accounting world. Like that's what you want to see. I that's all I do.
That's the app we use is Excel, bro. Right. Like when they kept saying that, they were just like, it was just an Excel sheet that anybody could just write on. Like, bro, like what were you looking for?
And not anybody can just put together a fucking spreadsheet. Like, that's not how that shit works. Like, you got fucking formulas. You got shit carrying from here to here. Like, you got all this fucking thing going on. Like, you can just delete something and fuck the whole spreadsheet up. Right. So, like, that's fucking dumb. I don't know. I'm not saying they're dumb.
And especially,
I'm just saying they're
you talking about Roy and Maul? You talking about Roy and Maul?
Yeah. I'm just saying they're not familiar with the accounting process.
You said Roy and Maul are dumb? You said
no, I didn't.
So Buddy said Rory and Maul are dumb.
I did not. That narrative. Don't do that.
The name of this podcast is Bunny says Rory and Maul are dumb.
I thought it was Babs.
No, I changed it.
No. Absolutely not. I didn't say that. Mom, I love you.
Mom, I love
you. You just tell Maul you love him on this podcast?
You're trying to fucking throw shit at me.
So you're trying to connect, trying to protect your mall connect? Like, shut up, buddy. Fuck out of here.
I love thugs, okay?
Love thugs. And Maul is the person that you think is a thug?
Not the thug that I would choose. I'm sorry.
I did not say thugs. That's not what I said.
What did you say?
Dunks. Like the Jordan ones, yeah.
What is that? I'm confused. What does that have to do with Maul?
Because he's always wearing dunks.
Oh my god.
So yeah, this has been a great episode. We'll talk to you next week. Shit is over. The new title of this episode is called Bunny Ruins the Pod.
Damn, I just keep fucking up.
Keep fucking up. Stop doing it.
You like,
all right.
But thanks though. Like I just wanted to like, because the Excel, them keep saying Excel spreadsheets and just like irking my nerves. It's like, what were you looking for, fam?
They don't know what they're looking for. That's the whole problem.
That's the point, right? What's the point?
Yeah. That's accounting 101.
101. Step 1, open Excel. Okay? That is the first thing you do. Open Excel.
So, triggers.
Yeah. So I've talked about my triggers. One of the things that, for me, like I said, I'd be mindful.
You did talk about your triggers, so you should give someone else a chance to talk about their triggers.
Is this triggering you that I keep talking?
I'm not triggered.
I'm not triggered.
But what does trigger you?
Me? If you talk about my family, or if you talk about me. Like that's a big ass trigger to me.
If you talk about me?
That's
Yes.
B.A.B.
No, let me tell you why. Actually, no, I'm not gonna tell you why. That's just a trigger for me, and I've been working on it. So
I'm not gonna tell you why.
why. Do you know why it's a trigger and what you need
yeah,
to do to get rid of
I
that?
know where it stems from. It's just very personal to me, and then Tiger being fucking irritated. I'm gonna say something that's gonna fucking trigger me. So I'm just gonna move on.
I'm gonna tell you what triggers me. Fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you too.
So when it was my turn,
Feel the
and
love in this pod.
when it was my turn to tell this kind lady what stops me from what hinders me from my greatness, it was the sensitivity of others hinders my sense of humor. She said, "Oh, it's because you feel like you can't be the funny person that you are because niggas have babs." And I'm like, yes, lady, you get
That's
me.
what she said. The lady.
Yes.
That's
That's what she said. She was Filipino. I was like, you saying nigga? I was like, wow. I respect it.
Shut up.
You should have checked her on saying niggas. I'm sorry, first of all.
No, some Filipinos can say nigga.
Oh my god.
If you say niggas got babs, you can say nigga.
You support it? You
At least once to me. I don't know if she said it twice. I would have probably checked her, but
so other people's sensitivity. But is it fair for you to?
Is what fair? Nothing's fair.
No, I'm asking you a question.
My life is rough. Ain't nothing fair in my life.
But is it fair for you to put that on other people, or
what? What am I putting on other people?
Is their sensitivity stopping you from being great? Is what you just said? Like, fuck you.
Said, are you only listening to half of the things that I'm telling you?
No, that's what you said though. Like that's what
Other
you
people-
said.
I also said more things than that, you guys. That's what I'm saying. Are you only listening to one part of what I'm saying?
No, we're just trying to get clarification.
What aspect of my life did I say was the sensitivity of others were lacking? In what area?
You said it's stopping you from your greatness.
I said more than that, you guys. This is how I know y'all don't listen to me. Because it's two of y'all.
Mean? She said
we don't got to do that. We don't got to do that. We don't have to do that. We don't have to rehash it. I'll just tell you guys what I said again, and I hope you guys listen to this time. I said when it comes to sense of humor, people's sensitivity stifles my sense of humor is what I said.
So it stops you from being funny?
Because I can't make jokes at Bunny if Bunny's gonna be a B.A.B.
What bad?
Like it's not gonna be fun. Like now she just like hates herself even more. Like I don't want to do that. Like I'm just joking.
I don't hate myself.
She's just triggered by certain things.
Yeah, I am triggered. I was very, very, very much bullied when I was like super young because I was a really super fat kid.
Of course.
I was a super fat kid when I was like super young, and that like really like bothered me. And then like my uncles, like what you said, growing up with thick skin, like my uncles would make fun of me, and like going to like family gatherings, like I was always like the point of fucking laughter, and I would roll with it just because like, oh, that's what family does. But nah, that fucked me up. So I'm very insecure.
B.A.B.
And it takes me like a while for me to just be like, hey, step back, like don't fucking think about that. Like it's what you think about yourself. It's not about what you can control. You can only control yourself. You can only control your feelings. Like that's all. And that's what should matter. So it's just a work in progress. That's all it is. But that's why when people say shit to me, I'm just like, fuck you. Like that's just my initial thing.
I'm so hurt. You said things about me. Oh.
I'm the opposite. My like family treating me and shit like made me be like I'm the shit. Cause it's like I've always been small, and people would make fun of me, like, oh my god, you're so skinny, like, why won't you, like, you can't, what size do you wear, like, this, that, like, and I'm just be like, you guys are hating on the fact that, like, I look good. I'm, you know what I mean, like, growing up, people would be like, oh, like, and I'm just like, I don't care, like, I know that you guys are just jealous of how I look, and the fact that I can eat whatever I want and not gain weight. You guys are hating. So you like try to make fun, try to make it like a negative.
Is that how you rationalize it?
No, that's
that people are just
Oh,
hating on you.
It is
No,
though. Like I've seen it
were.
happen.
A lot of people were like in school and shit. They were just like, "Why are you so skinny?" I'm like, "That's
Why do you think it's hate?"
because they were not skinny and they had a problem with me."
I don't know, like my sister, she's like super skinny, and everybody always like, oh, I hate that you can eat whatever you want and da 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 da, and it hurts her because she like fucking tries to gain weight, like she'll have all these fucking shakes
why
and
don't
shit.
you? And I'm just like, I'm perfectly healthy and perfectly fine. Just because I'm not the size that you picture me to be in your mind, I don't understand why you have a problem with how I look.
Yep.
I don't know. I never took it to, like, because like I said, my family like would make fun of me at family gatherings and like just regular, not like just like regular teasing that like you get. So I never took anything seriously. I was always like, okay, like you're telling me stuff that I already know. Like, oh my god, you're so skinny. Yeah, I have mirrors at home. I can see what I look like. I know that I'm skinny. Okay, what else do you have? Oh, this like your feet are big. I know. I know what size shoes I wear. I know my feet are big. Anything else that you have?
They're not big.
I'm like 5'6", 122 pounds, and I wear like a size 9. It's like not proportionate for like, you would think that I'm like little and have like cute little feet. I don't. I have humongous feet.
You got lots
Well,
of
your pictures look great.
Because I know the angles, girl. When you know what your strengths and weaknesses are, you got to know your angles to emphasize the things that you want to emphasize. That's the beauty of it. But fuck what other people, like, that was never and like at the same time, it's like when my family would like make fun, it's like they would still boost me up at the same time. So there was like a healthy dose of both. So I knew that the stuff that they were saying, like, it was just in jest. It wasn't like, you got to take that to heart. Like, we would just all laugh. Because at the end of the day, when like it came to something where it was like a graduation or like a something, they would be like, oh my god, like, you know what I mean? They're always like boosting you up. So I never felt like they were really trying to tear me down. It was just like all jokes. So when people said stuff, I'm just like, okay, cool, whatever. I know I'm the shit. I don't care what you say.
Debatable
That I'm the shit? Or that I don't care? Neither one is debatable, okay? They're both facts. All facts. All facts. Yeah, I don't care what people think about me. When it comes to like my appearance, when it comes to any, like, I'm just, fuck, I don't care. Take it or leave it. I know I'm cute. I am cute. I am smart. I am something. I couldn't think of the last one. I'm here.
I'm close to getting there, and I know I'll get there. So it's a work in progress.
Yeah, you just can't have a B.A.B, as Tiger said. You have to tell your brain what the fuck it's supposed to do and how it's supposed to act. And just laugh at it. Because I just, like I said, when I said earlier about like knowing that something was happening, and I'm just like, okay, let me just try to make this into something funny, because, oh my god, why am I, do you know what I mean? Like, you just gotta laugh at yourself. You're like, why the fuck are you getting upset over nothing?
And yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I was texting someone last night, and I was like telling them how I was saying something like, oh, I don't want to do this because I feel you're going to feel some type of way. And then when I typed it, I was like, this is fucking stupid. Like, what the fuck am I saying right now? Like, so like I try and stop and think about shit, but sometimes it doesn't work like that.
Hey, buddy, how much dumb shit do you text a day?
How much dumb shit do I text in a day?
Yeah.
None. The fuck? I mean, I made a joke today. I was like, what's a pirate's favorite letter?
Look at your ego. Look at your ego. You go from saying none, what the fuck, to, oh, I did say something stupid. Look at you. Look at how quickly people lie to protect their They're fragile egos.
What does that have to do with my ego? Like, I don't get it.
Because you started off with a lie.
How was that a lie?
Because you said none, and then you.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Bunny.
I'm not liking this. Like, I don't like that.
Of course, look at her.
Move it.
Look at her. Look at you. Emotional. Look at you.
It's who I am, Tiger.
It's not who you are. It's who you're telling yourself that you are.
Big facts.
Nah, that's who I am.
Yeah,
it's not.
That's what you're telling you. That's what you're telling
told yourself that so much that's you think that's who you are. You can change who
no,
you are.
I didn't used to tell. I never used to accept my emotions. I never used to do that. Like, I was just like fucking.
You're probably better off for it.
It's just, I don't know. I like who I am. There's no problem.
I don't.
That's fine.
Buddy, take us somewhere, please. Let's go. Where are we going? Where are we going next?
But I told you I didn't want to fucking be the way. No, I'm like, all right. Composure. You're triggering me, Tiger.
I don't care.
You're triggering me.
Take us somewhere.
Tiger doesn't care about anyone's triggers, anyone's
I don't, bro.
But yeah, I was gonna take it to like
dog's triggers have absolute
boundaries, which is a perfect segue to setting boundaries. Do you guys set boundaries for your friendships?
Yeah.
Set boundaries for your friendships.
Do you set boundaries for your family?
You have to. Well, I have to, because I feel like they'll just walk all over you.
Do you set boundaries for your family?
Yeah, for your family.
For yourself in regards to your family.
Well, I guess, yeah. For yourself. Do you set boundaries for yourself, for your family?
Set boundaries for yourself, period. You don't have to really differentiate if it's for your family, your friends, whoever. Your boundaries should be your boundaries regardless of who you're interacting with. So if your boundary is in terms of how people communicate with you, that should be a boundary across the board with everyone. You will only take a certain level of communication, or you don't want people to yell at you or whatever. Like, that should be something that everyone should adhere to in terms of a boundary. And if anyone crosses that, that's when you say to them, I don't deal with people that yell. So if you're going to yell, we're not going to do this. You have to have that same boundary throughout with everyone. Otherwise, what's the point? You're protecting your own state of mind. So whatever is compromising that mental state, then that becomes a boundary, I would think. That's at least my definition of a boundary, I think. So it applies to anyone. Someone I meet on the street, that boundary's in place. It's like, I can talk to you, and then if you start acting crazy, okay, I'm out of here, right? So.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just was wondering because, like, I'm learning about boundaries right now, so I'm like reading a book about it, and it's been like a thing that I need to develop, like set boundaries for people, especially in my family, because my family expects me to be there, like when they say jump. But that's because I've made it like that. Like, I've allowed them to fucking call me, and I've been there. So that's me setting a boundary and saying, like, nah, like, I can't come right now. I'm doing something I want to do.
And how do you feel when you say no? Do you feel guilty?
I feel guilty. I feel guilty as fuck when I say no, but
why?
B.A.B.
Because I have a B.A.B. Because, like, I've always been there, so I feel like I'm going against what I've always done. It's like I don't know, just like something I've always done. So.
But you got to remember, they can figure shit out for themselves. What I tell myself is, like, the same thing that I want for myself is what I give other people too. So I get that you want me to call you. If I call, I want you to answer. But, like, if I'm busy, right? And you got to give them that same thing too. So I feel like I don't want to set that trend for anyone so that they have, like, this expectation of, like, okay, every time I do this, she's going to do that. Like, it's like, no. So I might do it one time. The next time you might not be able to get a hold of me the next time. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want it to be, I'm doing what's best for me. So if in that moment I feel like saying yes, it's because I feel like saying yes, not because I'm doing it just because you want me to. I think setting that, like, making that known is important. Because yeah, I've always been that person that, like, they're like, okay, can you help me, take me there? Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And then when you say no, not only do you sometimes feel guilty, but it's like now they're coming at you as if you did something horrible, when it's like, I'm tired. Like, I just don't want to drive. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they're not taking into account what is happening in your world. It's like just all about them. Like, all relationships seem to be like just about self gratification and not about really caring about the other person. A lot of times it's not an exchange. It's like, I just want you to give, and then if you're depleted, like, that's on you to figure out.
Yeah, I've been like working on that for a while, and my mom gets pissed. Like, she fucking gets pissed, and she'll like try to take me down a guilt trip, and I've been like, just halting it and stuff, but it really causes like turmoil. I did it with my brother as well because of, whatever he's going through. So I started drawing boundaries there, and that was like big ass turmoil too. So it's just like trying not to have a B.A.B is a lot of work.
But
it causes turmoil.
What?
It causes turmoil to be like, nah, fam, I'm not about to do that.
Yeah, definitely in my family, because that's what I've always been. And I'm switching it up on them. So yeah, they're like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on right now? Like, why? Like, wait, you're the one person that always says yes. Like, why are you saying no? So
because I fucking want to.
Exactly, but I trained them to be like,
and now you was like, I feel bad because I told them no, even though I didn't want to do this shit in the first place. Okay, I got a question. What's worse? Not doing some shit you don't want to do for somebody, or doing some shit that you don't want to do for somebody?
Doing some shit that you don't want to do for somebody.
Fam, we just put like I said, you are the person sitting in a tiny chair for no reason. Like,
working on it. Like, you're saying, like, I'm just fucking stuck there. Like,
I'm not directing it at you, buddy, even though I'm talking to you. I'm having a conversation with you.
Well, you said
I'm
you.
I'm telling you something. I'm talking to you, having a conversation with you. Everything isn't directed at you.
Don't personalize it.
We're having a conversation.
Okay.
I'm using you as an example because we're having a conversation. But everything I'm saying isn't directed to you. You don't have to defend yourself in this moment. You're not under attack. You are safe. We had to like do this activity in which we had to show a snapshot of like different scenarios, and my scenario was something in by way of like a place that what was it where it's like basically full, like people are over controlled, like an over controlled environment, and the people within the environment don't feel like that they can trust the people around them. So we did a snapshot of a few of us turned facing a wall as if we were on timeout, and one person was the authoritarian and was pointing at us as if to say that, we were being bad, things like that. But as we're doing this thing, so now we're facing the wall, we have to face the wall, and we have a whole room full of people talking about what's happening. She made us stand at that wall for so long that my energy I started feeling anxious, like I was actually in trouble. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is happening to me right now? Like, to a point where, like, after it was done and I finally sat down, I had to like really do a breathing exercise because I was amped up. I was like, man, I just don't feel good. So when I'm talking to her about it, I'm like, yeah, my body, I told her, I was like, my spirit feels like it's on a trampoline, but it's not jumping. It's just like vibrating up and down, like doing mini bounces. It's like it's not even jumping. It's like a mini, yeah, it's like whoa, 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 whoa. Like, and she was like, well, what do you need in this moment? I was like, just to breathe. She said, how do you know you're safe? I said, because I'm not being harmed in the moment. I'm not in any danger. It's just my anxiety was acting up, and now I have to calm it because nothing has happened to me. I
So
could
you
have sat there. What'd you say?
I said you recognize what was going on in the moment.
I recognized it when I was still at the wall.
Yeah.
I recognized it when I was at the wall, and I didn't let it fully affect me to a point where it's like I'm messed up for the rest of the day because I had to put my face in the wall. Like it's like nothing has happened to me. Like
yeah, no, that's true. I was watching these like communication videos to to ease like to ease the public speaking anxiety and stuff.
Hold on. Y'all, Bunny don't know how to speak to people. So
No, I know.
This is why she doesn't know how to have conversations with human beings. That's why she has to watch YouTube tutorials on how to talk to people. This is a sick, sad world you live in, buddy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just trying to ease my anxiety, and one of the things it said is just recognize it, like be at peace with it. Like, hey, you're tripping for nothing. Like, just breathe. Like, you're good. This is where you at. Just keep talking. So I was like, damn, I need to fucking do that. Like, I need to just relax, like get out of my head and just be like, you're good. Like nothing's going on. Just
You're
like
not
protected
in danger.
Like he like recognized that he was fine. It was just his anxiety at that time. But for me, I'll just be like, fuck, I'm freaking out. My hands are gonna start sweating. Oh my god, my nose is gonna start sweating. Oh my god, they can tell I'm freaking out. Like it's just a whole fucking series of like questions and like fucking scenarios and it's just like, no, dude, just like relax.
So the coldest part about that whole situation? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yes.
Okay, this is an audio podcast. You have to respond. The sickest part of that whole situation is nobody cares but you.
Exactly.
About any of it. Like nobody gives a fuck. Like, so you just sit there like, oh my god, my eyebrows about to fall off. It's like, lady, I didn't even know you had eyebrows.
I didn't even know you had eyebrows.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, no, it's true. Like nobody
You're
gives a fuck with you. Yeah.
That is funny to think about. When you're having like an internal freak out, everyone else is just going about their regular day. Like,
yeah, everyone's like just fucking, they're freaking out themselves, or they're fucking just like chilling.
that's a funny thing to think about. See, for me, when I try to find the humor in everything, it just makes it so much easier to cope with. So even when you said that, like you're thinking like you're like having anxiety and like everyone else is just like no one else is aware of that. It's like, why are you having anxiety? Like, do you know what I mean? Like you're just sitting there like, really? Like it makes me giggle because I'm just like, the brain is just so weird in how it works. Like, why are you getting worked up that we're standing here like nothing's wrong? No one's pointing a gun at me. Like no one's threatening your life. Like you're fine.
Literally nothing is wrong with you.
Like we're literally just sitting here. Like it's cool. Yep. But your brain starts formulating all of these ideas of like, oh no, get worried, something's happening. You don't know what's gonna happen. Your back's turned. Like, you know what I mean? Like all this stupid shit.
Yep.
I told y'all. Anxiety is like allergies. It's like allergies. It's your body attacking itself because it thinks it's unsafe.
Yeah, for sure. I see the correlation. I'm soon to dispose of my bad brain.
Open my third eye there, okay? We got that.
What about what did he say? Being fake deep.
That wasn't my fucking. Okay, I can do that. That was your segue, buddy. God damn. All right. So
She's trying. Okay, give her an E for effort.
it's my turn. Hush your mouth. You've spoken enough.
God, dude, let her speak. Fuck.
No, let me speak. She's been talking.
All right.
Should I face the wall? Should I face the wall now?
Face the wall. Yeah, face your curtains. Fuck you.
Ghost town.
Yeah. Fuck you and your curtains. So
Big tiger.
just saying, man. That's how I'm giving it up today, bro. I don't know. Maybe next week I'm a different person. Maybe next week I'm a different person. Depends on how my Fridays go. But these niggas in the group chat are the like weakest niggas in the world. Like these niggas have the weakest group chat ever. And I just want to tell y'all that. And that's my topic. Have a good night.
Well, you can. Well, I mean, you can.
I can do whatever the fuck I want, buddy. I can do whatever
Yada. Anyways, can we get some insight?
But no. I mean, honestly, it's just a lot. Like I don't know why, but in the midst of topic creations, they always want to do this like deep metaphorical. This. That's all I hear when I'm reading their text. It's like, we gotta just And I'm just like, fam, can we talk about titties? Like what are y'all doing? Like, why are you talking about like, the anxiety written drama of the allegories? I'm like, fam.
Allegories. Because we want to talk about things that we're experiencing. We're both going through.
Didn't say it was Sempi.
We already know, okay? He's firing shots, so I'm gonna fucking speak up. Fuck him and his bullshit.
Boom.
Fuck him and his bullshit.
I hate it here.
We could talk about titties all day, but like, there's only so much you could talk about titties. And
no, I don't agree.
Okay, go. Start.
Talk about titties?
Titties.
I don't want to talk about titties. I'm just like, why y'all don't have no fun? Like, why y'all want to just talk about...
I've had fun this entire time.
Because of my hilarious jokes.
Well, here you go, narcissistic fucking asshole.
My hilarity that I'm just bringing to you all. Like, that's why we're having
you've been bringing
so much fun. So much fun we're having because of my hilarity, but I'm just saying, guys, like when we're like, it shouldn't take y'all a whole week to think of one thing to talk about. We should be able to talk about a multitude of things.
That wasn't a whole week of thinking of one topic. I thought of other stuff. That was just the one that I wanted to talk about. So
it was for me.
So y'all only bringing one thing to the table a episode?
Motherfucker, are you listening?
What do you mean? I mean, we had... Okay, I see.
I'm asking a question. I'm asking an honest question. I'm having pre-production while on the pod right now. So let's talk.
This whole thing has been pre-production. I wasn't expecting to just talk about one thing. We could continue talking about whatever. I didn't know that there had to be a set list of topics. I assumed that one thing would.
So why give me one thing out of the multitude of topics, and not just give me like multiple things?
Because it's a starting point.
Okay.
To branch off from. Typically, when you have a conversation, it just goes to different avenues and areas, right? So that is just a jumping off point. You start there and then you see where shit goes. Maybe we'll end up at titties at some point. Like, you don't know.
But if titties is on the menu, right? I don't need to bring no like extra titties. Like I don't need to bring extra titties.
Okay.
So titties is more of an expansive topic to you than triggers? Is that what you're saying? Like you don't...
No, I'm saying if you talking about triggers, right? but you also want to talk about titties, then on my topic list, titties might not be on there because you already got it. That's what I'm saying.
But my conversation on titties and your conversation on titties is not going to be the same. So why does that?
Obviously, but if we talking about titties, we only need one segment on titties. So it's either going to be yours or mine, and we can elaborate whatever the fuck we got to say about titties. I just like saying the word titties.
I think
Really?
I was like trying to fucking flow with your topic. I was trying to be flowy.
Bunny is just trying to like, oh, I want to fit in, face ass.
No, I don't.
You big puzzle piece, face ass.
Puzzle piece.
Yeah, I want to fit in.
No, I see where her
mind. Can we talk about Bunny's racism?
Should we talk about that?
Can we talk about that real quick?
Yes.
All right, cool. So Bunny is racist, but she's like a recovering racist because she didn't know she was racist until I told her.
This is AA.
Yeah, like so. This is so we've been given AA African American. Oh wow, good joke.
That was funny.
That was a good joke. She's getting AA. That's sick. But yeah, wow. Bunny is racist, but we don't hold it against her because she doesn't have any black friends. So yeah, and it's not her fault. It's not her fault. She just doesn't know certain things.
She's ingrained in the culture. Last week,
yeah, talk about it. So last week, what happened?
Last week, I was braiding my hair while we were having a conversation on Zoom. I had my hair out, I was braiding, and Bunny was like, I've never seen anyone braid their hair before. And I was like, what? We were both like, huh? And you were like asking her, don't you have black friends? She's like, yeah, I have black friends, but I've never seen one of them braid their hair. And I was like,
she said, yeah, I got 2 black friends, Craig and Lucretia. I said, what?
I was Lucretia. Like, I've heard of. If you have a black friend, you for sure at least once seen them braiding their hair.
That's how she never had a black friend.
You're really your friend. If they haven't braided their hair in front of you.
No, so here's the thing. Let me clarify. I've seen like
here we go.
On the bleachers.
Here come the lies.
The girls doing the little cornrows on the dude, but I never
the seen little like, cornrows on the dude. This is how you talk about black people.
And I've never seen like the way you were like adding extensions to it and everything, and I've never seen that. I'm just like, oh my god, she does it so easily. That was just it.
So yeah, that was racism with Bunny. But no, it's just funny. It's just funny to me. Bunny's not racist. I just like to say it because it's hilarious. But yeah, I did teach her Bunny about digital blackface this week.
Oh my god, yes. And then tell me why I'm not like using GIFs anymore. I'm just like that.
I ruined it for her. I ruined
it for her. You fucking piece of shit. You ruined GIFs. GIFs are so fun, and now anymore.
I still send them. My favorite was Tyler the Creator just fucking shadows.
Literally 90% of GIFs are black people.
And that's the problem. That's the problem.
It's really true. Like when we were going back and forth texting, I was like laughing.
Oh, you couldn't off a black man?
Smile in Spanish. Like, just, I'm sorry. It's really true. Like, all of it was just black people gifts.
So when we use white people, is it whiteface?
No, that's not how that works.
The fuck?
That's not how that works.
I'm asking. I didn't know digital blackface was a real thing. And then I
didn't know digital blackface was a real thing either until I found out it was a thing.
Yeah, I Googled it and I read some articles and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I sent y'all an article.
They're serious about it.
But.
Yeah.
Are we being sensitive there a little bit? Kind of?
I don't know. Like some of the stuff that was said, I was just like, I can agree why there's like an issue with it. Like I can really agree with it, but
racist. Come on. But I what? That's where the racist comes out. Come on.
No, but like I can also be like, oh, I'm gonna use this gift because I don't feel like I'm doing it in a negative way. Like I'm not. Like, oh, but
it said it's harmless. The people doing it is usually from a harmless perspective, but now that you know and you're doing it, it makes it malicious.
It's different because now it's like you're perpetuating the same.
So click your little gifts in Spanish El Espanol.
No, there's like hardly any. Like I have to
You're gonna
fucking
have to make
type novela.
You gotta go
or
to
tequila.
you gotta go to Moco Space.
Mocos.
There must be a Spanish GIF provider that you can.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause we
funny.
got
Like
other
you type
gifts
in
on
tequila,
lock.
there's a whole bunch of fucking Spanish
There's
shit. But
millions of gifts in the world, and y'all only choose black people.
Because our gifts are we are the shit. So obviously they want to be like us. Our gifts are better. Our music is better.
Are they trying to be like us, or are they making fun of us?
nah, like
There's a
I
little bit
really
of both.
Go ahead.
Exactly.
There's a little bit of both.
Exactly. Bunny, you stay quiet on this one.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. It's oh my God, something is not right. So I'm gonna post the gif of the black chick with the huge eyes, like
Right.
darting her big bulky eyes. It's like, yeah, that's because it's funny, because look at her eyes, they're bucking. It's the minstrel show shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that part did bother me. It definitely made me look at gifts differently. I was like, oh, well, fuck the whole internet then. Because
I mean, honestly.
there's a lot of sneak, like, racism and fucking covert shit that you don't always realize is happening. Because I never looked at gifts that way, like I said, until you sent that article. And then I was like, what the fuck? Shit. This is not good.
See, this is the type of shit I bring to the pod.
Wait, what gift were you guys talking about? Just so that I understand what's going on.
Any of them. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It's
because MP was like, that really upset me. It was like, fuck the
no,
internet.
what he said about minstrel shows and like just the way that they would use black people they would use certain things to mock us. They would put blackface on to make fun of black people. It wasn't like they were doing it because it was one, they didn't want us to be in their films, and two, because they wanted to make fun of us, right? So
No, I get that. I just misunderstood. Sorry.
well, it's like
Stop misunderstanding. Stop misunderstanding when we're talking about racism, buddy.
Sorry.
The gifts are the new form of the minstrel show, basically, because they're still using it to make fun of us and make mockery.
Yeah, every gift is something wild as fuck that a black person did.
Yeah.
That's been the racist hour with Buddy.
That just got sad. It's like, this is what we need to play outstanding or something.
What you want to steal from black men?
Huh?
You want to steal from black men? That's what you want. That's what you want. Right after us talking.
Bring the beat in.
Having y'all just want to steal from black men. Y'all want to gentrify black men's genius. That's what y'all like.
Oh my God. Honestly.
So that's been the
racist hour with Buddy. I just said it.
We did a live racist AA class right there.
Yeah. we gonna give Bunny some help, the help that she deserves. Actually, we're gonna make a GoFundMe for Bunny. So so after in the comments that y'all was talking about earlier, so we're gonna put a link to.
What about my GoFundMe first? Hello, I need to forget Bunny.
Bunny getting money to stop being a racist versus whatever the fuck you want to joke. Oh, you a political prisoner.
Exactly.
He's a political prisoner.
He needs to be freed.
Hey, what Wayne say? What Wayne say?
Forget me.
He's like, he said MP can't even leave the six. MP can't even leave the six. We screaming free MP.
Free MP.
Please, guys, make some t-shirts and protest. This is outrageous.
You know, next week, I'm going to have a fucking free MP shirt.
Free MP shirt? That's hilarious, man.
I'm going to go to my local Walmart and get it fucking spray painted.
If we're making merch, I got a great idea. We put the locked up, Akon locked up, right? But put MP's face on Akon.
What?
Free MP, that's hilarious, bruh. Like, what? What? That's fucking hysterical.
I want a tank top, okay?
25 a piece. If you want that, in the comments, I'm just gonna talk. Everything's gonna happen in the comments now. In the comments, that's gonna be the running joke now.
Let us know.
In the comments, tell us your size and give us and cash app us $25 or Venmo because fucking MP's in fucking the 6.
I don't have either of those. So PayPal.
PayPal is what it is. PayPal is what it is. Yeah.
We'll leave all those links in the description, okay, guys?
Yeah. So we got shirts. We got free MP shirts for $25. We got MP free MP GoFundMe, and we got a Bunny Stop Being Racist GoFundMe. I think we're good. I think we should like make a lot of money, guys.
Yeah, I think we're
about
set.
that. It's about the cause. These are worthy causes, okay? I need to get out of here.
These are really causes. That's how you know you're full of shit because you don't even say like words correctly. It's a really cause, yeah.
There's a worthy cause. Are you deaf?
That's not what you said.
A worthy cause. Yes, I did.
That's not what you said.
Oh, now you don't have ears all of a sudden.
I got 2 of them.
Did you clean the wax out of them?
Come on, tell these people why you deserve this money.
Because I haven't had a vacation since 2018, and I would like to visit my friends in other countries. And I'm tired of being in the house.
Look at you globetrotting.
And I just want to go. Get the fuck out of here. I was supposed to vacation for my birthday. My birthday's come and gone. I've still been in here. I've had enough. It's enough. Please.
Yeah, so
please
Free MP!
Give us money, guys.
In the comments.
Give us money in the comments.
Free MP!
Well, I mean, hit the links and give us money, but then say so in the comments because you can't give us money in the comments.
No, just give us money in the comments. Just be like, type, hey, I'm giving you $25.
They're gonna just pledge. They're gonna do pledges. So this is like a fucking whatever-a-thon now.
Yeah, it's an MP-a-thon.
You just call it and pledge. I pledged $25.
For 5 cents a day, you can help Bunny stop being racist. And you can help Impy on her trip to wherever the fuck she wants to go.
Yes, so help us out, guys. You know, these are our promos here.
Yo, helping out a child for 5 cents a day is a sick situation.
Yeah, that is.
Just send $1 or something, like 5 cents a day, bro. Like,
I ain't even gonna get into that. Like, that's a whole fucking scam on its own.
Yeah, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for the in the eyes of an angel ass niggas.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, this has been B.A.B.
This has.
I hope y'all learned something.